72, 70, something like that. So try this. I don't want to hear no 50-year-old shit.
Yeah.
Look, wait a minute, let me get this right. You've been distraught for 50 years, 14 kids, countless number of men. Now all of a sudden you come to, yeah, George Foreman. Bitch,
You know what I watched the other day? That Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
He locked up, ain't he?
Yep.
Well, AJ, you gonna be on my
You know, Ron Jeremy. They locked Ron Jeremy up for the same. Yeah,
Why
so
would he take? Why would he get?
he's a porn star. Okay. All right, you know, and I don't see the logic in it. But the thing that disturbs me about all our black men, all the black men that go, they always use a black woman to do it, and the black women go willingly.
And she'll do it for pennies like a hooker.
Right. You
treating herself like a
never
hooker.
heard one of them stand up and say, you know what? No, I ain't gonna play your game. I'm not gonna play your game. All they gotta do is weigh that bag, weigh the purse over their head, and they falling for it. Okay, and that's just it. And ain't shit in the purse.
Right.
Ain't shit. It ain't.
So
$10,000, $5,000. Come on, be real.
So, because I just turned my recording on, can we touch on Kanye a little bit right quick?
Kanye is just. How can I put this? Kanye needs to stop coming out. He needs to continuously take his meds. Okay. As a matter of fact, they may be over medicating him. That because we done seen that working in the jail.
I don't think Kanye taking any.
I don't.
That might be what
that
the
might
issue
be what
is.
the problem is. Because you got to understand, Kanye has been
diagnosed. If you listen to his
as,
Drink Champs interview, he said that the Jew people put it out there that he was crazy. He said he's not crazy.
Shit. Fuck what you. Fuck. Okay, see that's what this.
Jay, what you say, Jay?
Listen, and you know, because we work with people with mental problems. Okay, you got those two poles, the bipolar, North Pole, South Pole. Okay, so right in his North Pole is when he's doing all that erratic shit.
Yeah,
because he's hyper this, hyper that, and that South Pole is when all the dumb shit come out.
He making sense, but then he's talking crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so you got to be able to weed through the shit.
Right.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Right.
Wait a minute. Kanye said, turn here and go left. Right? You get it?
So do
wait, you telling me to go right or telling me to go left? Right?
So so to Kanye's defense, in my opinion, he's really just like exposing the industry.
Kanye,
the way he doing it may not be so tasteful, but that's what he's doing it.
Kanye is bitter. He's a scorn. He first off, he's still grieving his mom. Second, he's bitter as hell. Third thing in the world. The third thing, and here's the problem: Kardashian.
Oh yeah,
he want him back. Kardashian.
Yeah,
he like Lamar Odom. You know, I noticed they must have some goddamn dragon pussy up there because everybody that hit them motherfuckers go nutty as shit.
Ray J talking about committing suicide not too long ago.
Who?
Ray J.
Okay, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't ruin his life.
Yeah, with the sex tape business, all this. But listen, the only person that was smart enough to get away from him, and I'm gonna say it, was Pete Davidson. He hit Kim and left her the fuck alone.
Did you know how Kim robbed the Brandy and the Norwoods?
No,
actually Brandy. Did you know that Brandy hired Kim? They were good friends. Kim was actually just a regular Joe Blow. Brandy liked her style as far as her dressing and stuff, so she hired her to be her stylist and her closet organizer. Do you know Kim stole her credit card because she had access to it? Stole her credit card numbers and gave it to Chloe, Courtney, and Rob. You gone, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one. And they charged like over $200,000 worth of merchandise for their store that they was getting ready to open at the time, Dash. And Miss Sonia Norwood, Brandy's mother, had to sue Kim. First, she promised to pay the money back, and she never paid it back, so she had to get sued. But they ended up settling for like $850,000 or something to that nature. I saw a video on that. So Kim they dirty. They some dirty people.
Yeah, absolutely. But every you don't understand. Every male to get with even Bruce Jenner, he lost his motherfucking mind messing with the mama. He decided he wanted to be a bitch.
But that don't just jump into you. That's something that been within him for a long time.
You know what? Let me tell you. And he looked like a fucking cyclops. I really see somebody as big as he is, hands this damn long, feet this fucking big. Tell me how you doing. The fuck, bitch? He can't fool nobody. Okay? He ain't nobody finna hit him not knowing that he was a man. Okay, you can believe that. Dog.
So you totally disagree with Kanye? What you're saying?
I disagree. No, you know what? I don't disagree. I disagree with the way he's delivering what he's delivering and the reasons he's doing it. He's doing it out of hate. It's out of hatred, and I'm gonna kill this thing. And the hatred is what's causing me the damn problem. Okay, I don't want that in me. I don't want to hate nobody.
Right.
Okay? If you want to hate somebody, hate these motherfuckers running around here doing all this damn shooting and killing just for the sake of doing it. Hate these people, you know, it's just craziness. Hate this, you know, it would be easy for me to hate the motherfucker that hit me in the gas station and tow up my truck.
Right.
But I don't.
Right.
I just think he's stupid, but I don't hate him. He's stupid or ain't smart enough to know that he could have actually, if my truck wasn't there to stop him from hitting that damn gas pump, he'd probably be dead now. And if he had hit me hard enough to knock me into the gas pump, he'd have fucked me up.
Okay.
That's just stupid.
So you feel like he preaching, teaching, or putting out hate?
Like he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing Maggot did. Donald Trump. He's doing. This is why he stood side by side. White lives matter. Ain't nobody said that white lives didn't matter. Nobody said that blue lives didn't matter. What they're trying to bring attention to is the value of a black life.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Because we're the ones that they don't seem to pay. You know, we get nothing. We get nothing but a foot in our ass. And most of the time we get a foot in our ass. It ain't just by the police. It's by our own people.
Right.
Okay, let's be real about it. It's by our own people. Yeah, listen, I didn't see nobody white running out my garage with my snowblower. Right. That was Pookie from up the motherfucking street. Be clear about it.
Right, yeah.
I ain't see nobody white sitting there trying to start my Kia with a fucking telephone and a USB cord. That's Pookie from up the motherfucking street. The niggas that walked up to you on the curb and stuck the gun in your faces or hit you over the head at the gas station and said, give me your car. They wasn't white. That was Pookie and them from up the motherfucking street. Let's be clear about it.
Okay. So now what's your stance on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly?
My stance on R. Kelly is simply this. First off, and I'm, you know, people are not gonna like this. He became his own worst enemy because once you know that you on somebody's radar and you get off the hook, you're supposed to go quiet. Okay, go quiet. I don't want to be seen. Listen, I'm sticking close to my group, my family. I ain't going out doing nothing else. Nobody else. I'm gonna become basically a Denzel Washington. I ain't popping up on nobody's radar. I'm trying to get off the radar. I'm flying low key.
Well, what about these people put him on the radar?
The people put him.
Well, he was trying to live a quiet life, trying to be out of the radar, in my opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, guess what? You may not want to see it the way I'm saying it, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. I might be, if I was R. Kelly, I might be sitting in prison, but I bet you I wouldn't be alone.
Okay.
I'd have tons of motherfucking company.
Yeah.
I'm telling this nigga, every nigga.
But let me tell you what happened. Everybody got immunity.
No. See, everybody got immunity because he didn't open his mouth at first. If he'd opened his mouth when the first shit, you know what? Wait a minute, hold on. Cause here, check here. Here's the thing. No.
But see, it wouldn't.
No, I'm not. Listen, if I'm in here, if we got one woman, if it's 50 niggas in this room, and we all fucking the same woman, and they won't get me because I'm a star, it's gonna be 50 motherfuckers in jail. Every nigga that stuck his dick in that woman is going to jail with me.
Right.
Cause I'm telling. And I'm gonna call these motherfuckers on the phone and say, hey, y'all better figure out a way to get me off. Cause if you don't, I'm gonna have company. I don't give a fuck, y'all gotta go in here. Whatever you all have to do to avoid going to jail. Okay, not what I got to do. I ain't got to go shit. Y'all need to be worried about me. Don't worry about this bitch. Y'all need to be worried about me right now. Cause see, she focused on me. I'm focused on 49.
Okay.
Okay. They all get a personal phone call. Hey dog, what y'all gonna do? Y'all got to get me off the hook. Cause if y'all don't get me off the hook, y'all on the hook.
Okay, but do you know that he tried to go after his publishing right masters?
Yeah, oh
And
yeah.
then maybe 4 months later, all this stuff started coming down the pipeline.
I get it. The same as Prince. That's the same shit they did to Prince. Think about it.
Mhm.
Soon as Prince tried to get, he had to leave, had to abandon his whole damn name. He wasn't
Right.
the only person.
Right.
Who was that? What was the Dells? All of them, every one of them.
Mhm.
You know, you have to be careful of what you signing.
Mhm.
Be careful of who you allow in your camp.
Yeah.
But here's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is this, and this stands true for anybody. The first time a motherfucker show me who they are, I'm gonna believe them. I've
Okay.
learned that lesson.
Oh, yeah.
I've learned that lesson. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now, these people showed him who they were a long time ago
Right.
when he sung his songs about when they first shot this before all this bullshit came up.
Mhm.
Okay. They was constantly showing him who they were.
Right.
He found out they were stealing money from him and all this,
Mhm.
but yet and still he kept them. Bullshit ain't but chewed up grass. They'd have been gone.
Right. Okay.
Because if I can't trust you with a little,
Mhm.
I damn sure can't trust you with a lot.
Right. Okay, give me your stance on George Foreman.
George Foreman is simple. I don't want to hear no 50-year-old shit. I don't want to hear no shit.
Okay, this stuff about Mr. Kelly, you know, a lot of this is like 25, 30-year-old
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, but you asking me now about George Foreman.
Okay.
George Foreman is in his damn near 90 years old. Okay?
Mhm,
Now what the fuck? Really? They done went back like they did a damn Bill Cosby. Okay? First off, when he was 21 and I was 16, George Foreman, like I say, he's like 90. What? So that makes it what? 70? 70 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
He that old, really?
Hell yeah, George Foreman is that old.
Oh, I didn't know. I
He-
thought he was probably about 78.
No, George Foreman is close to 80, almost 90 years old.
Ooh.
And further, and this is why I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You can't tell me that
I
you've
agree.
been distraught all these years. And how many kids you got, ma'am? Oh, I got 5. So you done had 5 kids, 4 marriages, and you
Right.
weren't distraught. None of that.
Right.
It didn't affect you. It didn't affect you sexually.
Right.
Oh, it obviously wasn't keeping you up at night.
Right.
So now all of a sudden, Eureka! I'm cured. Let me tell everybody, get the fuck out of here. No.
Right.
I done had a come to Jesus moment, and now I want to tell. No, I ain't trying to hear that.
Okay.
Look, if you didn't tell it, okay, minimum statute. Even as a matter of fact, even R. Kelly's case, Bill Cosby's case, all of those cases where statute of limitations had ran out.
Yeah.
So they revised all this shit just to go after them.
They did.
Get the fuck out of here.
And did you know we all voted on this?
And wait a minute. Yeah, you know how we voted on it? Because they had that shit
They
behind
had
other
it.
bills.
That's
Okay,
right.
just
That's
like this
exactly
bill
right.
that everybody's pushing for right now, this right to work, this right to work, workers union, workers rights bill.
Right.
Okay, ain't no telling what else is attached to that motherfucker.
Exactly.
You better look out.
Exactly.
You better read
it all.
You better read it all.
in between the lines and all the fine lines, people.
You mess around and you be done signing something, niggas be coming, you have a band of white people
Right.
knocking at your door. Hey, what? Put these shackles on, y'all done signed the bill to go back into slavery.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't signed. Yes, you did. See, here's
Yeah.
your signature right here.
Because we definitely voted that in.
Okay, so
We did
they
do
gotta
that.
be careful. This is what they do. They slick with that shit.
Yeah, they real
They
slick.
they are slick as hell with that shit. It's always
So now, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm going to let you finish. And I'm going
it's
to do one
always
more
some,
topic.
what I'm saying is, as far as that's concerned, it's always something funky attached to something good. Believe me, that's how they get it back. They
Right.
attach shit. They attach shit to sugar.
Mm-hmm. What's your take on the Democrats?
The
I'm
Democrats,
sorry to get off topic, but
Democrats or Republicans? Which one?
Democrats.
Right now, the Democrats are just fighting. They're fighting to stay. What they're doing, they're fighting to keep. Well, let me say this. First off, I'm neither Democrat nor Republican. I'm more like
When you
right and wrong.
switch.
I'm more like, listen, I'm more right and wrong.
Okay.
Okay? And right now, what I see is a whole bunch of wrong and a lot of, how can I put it, dismissiveness, a lot of bullshit coming from the Republican side of the field saying, hey, you know what, January 6th didn't happen. That's all a hoax. They're pulling this bullshit. You know, this is what they're saying. As far as the Democrats are concerned, what I want them to do is stop wasting my fucking time. Okay? And what I mean by wasting my time, y'all having this January 6th hearing and all this other bullshit. If you're not going to put this bitch in jail, don't waste my time with no hearing.
Okay.
Because all it is a deflection. It's deflecting away from other things.
Okay, so you know, ever since I've been able to vote, since 18, and you know my father very well, so you know I had to vote.
Right.
My father don't play that. He always preached to us about Martin Luther King died for us to have that right
to vote. I get it.
So, and I've always just voted Democratic, straight down the line Democratic. Now, I'm so pissed with them over our children.
Well, okay, what about our children?
I'm going to show you, when we get off this recording, I'm going to show you real quick some stuff that my daughter sent to me, what's in our public schools now.
Okay, what's
the
in
Democrats have replaced some of our classic books like Little Red Riding Hood with gay books like Flamer and
okay,
My Shadow is Pink and things to that nature.
They're trying to push this gay agenda.
Yeah, they try to push this LGBTQ on us. And so kindergartens are going to be taught about the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
In 5th grade, they will be, in 6th grade, they will be taught about hormone blockers and oral sex. I disagree with that.
I disagree with it too. You know, let me say this first and foremost. They want to push this gay agenda out so bad. It's like, you know, I don't even watch regular TV. Because in every story, it's got to be something gay in it. This, that, and the other. I'd rather watch something old than watch that because I get tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it, you know. And I don't think, first, let me say this. I don't know which side did it. I'm against whoever did it. I'm against whatever did it. That says that you right now, a parent, because they locked the man up. They locked the man up. I forget where he was. They refused to call because his son wanted to identify as a woman, and he refused to call his son a her. They locked him up, saying he was abusing his child. Okay, I forgot what it was. You have to look.
Oh, you know, that's what the Democrats say. J.B. Pritzker said that we as parents are forcing our girls and boys to be girls and boys when you know when you're as young as two, if you gay or straight. So what he's saying is, let's say you 8 years old and you probably acting a little feminine and your mama, hey boy, straighten up. Boys don't act like that. Take off them play high heels and put these gym shoes on. Don't polish your fingernails. You know, she's teaching him you can't look and act like a girl. Well, they saying that's wrong.
Well,
you can't tell us how to raise our kids either.
That's the first thing. The second thing is this. Like I said, they want to push this gay agenda and so on and so forth. J.B. Pritzker he's a politician. So of course he's gonna go with whatever side's gonna get him where he's got to get. But bottom line, he don't believe in that shit either. I promise you, he don't. I guarantee you don't. He going with whatever side's winning. They change horses in the middle of the damn race. Whichever horse seems to be leading, that's the side they're gonna go with. But as far as our schools and our children are concerned, this is very simple. They say a child becomes confused about what they are. Okay. Well,
because of us.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because we don't let them be.
No.
Gay
but guess what? There ain't no confusion in it. It's real easy to figure out. You know how? Look down.
Exactly.
It's simple as shit. You ain't got to go through.
Which brings me to this. Now they'll say that you know at 2 years old that you're gay. Okay, just like with Dwayne Wade's son, they okay with him getting a sex drive at what, 12 years old? Sex change. I meant to say sex. I'm sorry. Okay. But now I'm going back to Mr. Kelly. But a 17-year-old or 15, 16, 14-year-old don't know if they ready for sex.
Okay.
This is where they confusing me at now.
Let me help you out with this. First,
they can't consent to sex either.
Here's the problem. But you can consent to you can get consent to a sex change, but you can't consent to sex. Okay. So here, try this. You can take a child, and here it is, as young as like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union's child, and Magic Johnson's child, and all this from there, and including Will Smith's kid and all that. Okay, so here it is. So he decides that they're going to allow him to get a sex reorientation, is what they call it, a gender reorientation at 12 years old. What happens when he turns 18 and decide, you know what? I don't want to be this. This is not what I want. He gonna go to his parents. Hey, why did y'all let me do this?
Right.
It's because of what you wanted. It's what you wanted. But y'all supposed to be the fucking adults. You ain't supposed to give me what. If I'd have came to you and said, hey, you know what? I want a gun. You wouldn't have gave that to me, or would you?
Right.
Exactly. I want to smoke crack. Would you went out and bought it for me?
Right.
No. So you were supposed to be the adult.
Mm-mm.
You know. Well, it's what you have no recourse. You can't go back on that. So the best thing I think is in a situation like that is wait till you get old enough to decide, and then you do it. Because I'm not.
Right. Right.
You get the money and do it. I am not going to do it. I'm not going to be responsible for no damn abomination. As simple as that.
Right.
If this is what you want to do to yourself, oh well, I struggle. I don't know what I am. Once again, it's a real simple thing. Look the fuck down.
Right.
It'll tell you exactly what you are. Well, God don't make no mistakes. Okay, well, I agree with you. He don't. Look down.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So either you saying he made a mistake and gave you this, which contradicts what you just said, God don't make no mistakes, or he didn't make a mistake and you're the one that's messed up.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree. I don't agree.
So do you think a man should be put in jail for having sex with an underage
It depends on the
girl?
age.
Let's say 14, 15, 16.
Well,
They say 17 is of age.
Well, it depends on the state because some states have age of consent at 14. Some states have, if you look up the age of consent per state, you'll find out some states are 14, some states are 16. Okay, but let me go back. Let me say this. And it goes back to that other question. If I can consent to have a sexual reorientation surgery as young as 12 years old, why can't I consent to having sex with an older person? You know.
Right.
But my thoughts go along with this. And I got to say this, me personally, from my personal standpoint, I can't physically be attracted to someone that young.
Right. I mean, it's to each his own. You know what I'm
To
saying?
each his own.
I mean, like for me, no. I can't do it either.
It goes back to this, even seeing where I have the problem, even with, you talked about Democrats, problem I have with the Republicans. First off, they support the lie and a liar. And the majority of them are liars and liars and compounded with lies. The biggest thing I have is this abortion issue. Don't get me wrong. I've gotten older, I've matured, and I've had time enough to think about this. Yes, I've become this person that, yes, I'm against abortion now. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah,
but,
you would be when you get up in age.
No, yeah, well,
you probably have 40 kids.
But it comes with maturity. Okay, it comes with a level of maturity.
Okay.
It comes with maturity. But
Okay,
but hold on.
Okay.
I'm against it, but I'm only against it when, but I'm not against it when a person is a victim of incest, rape, or threatening somebody's life or whatever. A woman, but here it is again, because I don't see where I did the research. A girl can have a period as early as 8 years old. So
I didn't know that early. I know it's early as like 10, 11.
No, early as 8 years old. Early as 8 years old. So you're telling me if she's a victim of incest or rape, you're going to make a baby.
Have a baby.
That baby is probably going to kill this child.
No, the baby will die trying to birth the child.
Absolutely. I just said the baby's going to probably kill this child.
Right.
Okay? The pain alone will probably kill this child.
Yeah.
Just from the pain alone. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if this child is a victim of rape, or a woman is a victim of rape or incest, why are you going to torture them twice?
Right.
Oh, you're going to have this rapist baby. Are you crazy? Oh, you just put it up for adoption. Well, you got to know that adopted children generally seek out their parents, and they generally find them.
Exactly.
So now you come to me.
Oh, I got one for you. Go on and finish.
Now you got this child. Hey, you're my mother. You didn't want me. Okay? No, I didn't want you because I was. You got to tell them the truth because the motherfucker. I didn't even know the motherfucker that raped me. I didn't know your dad.
Right. Look, I was on a YouTube channel. Her name is April Showers, Miss Darlene April. I call her Mama D. And there was a lady on her. I can't call her name. I subscribed to her channel. I'll let you know her name. Oh, she went real deep this day. But guess what? California, what law they just passed?
A pedophile law.
Did he?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Okay, what?
It's basically saying that they're basically taking the hinges off these mugs where they can have sex. It don't matter the age.
But you gonna lock Mr. Kelly up for 30 years? This don't make sense to me, y'all. It don't. I'm sorry.
Because you.
But
gotta,
no, this is not what I. We
go
gonna
ahead,
get back
go
to
ahead,
that.
Go ahead.
You can birth a baby in California, and you got 28 days to decide if you want that baby. Let's say on the 27th day, this baby been born, been living 27 days. You can say I don't want it. They gonna kill it.
That's crazy.
Yes, and this is facts.
That's murder. That
Yes.
there is murder. If the baby's been birthed, it's a child. It's a human being. It's whatever. You know. I don't agree with that. I totally disagree.
I would go
that.
with the abortion before the first trimester. I mean, before the first trimester ends.
Yeah.
Which is like before 3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
But all that other mess, no, I don't go with.
I don't go with that either. In the case of rape or incest, yeah, incest, rape. You know, if it's threatening the person's life, yeah. I agree with those things. Those are things you have to, you know. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. And but then think about this. And this is why I have a problem with this other problem with the Republicans. These are these same MAGA whatever, same thing. Motherfuckers that came out and said, "Oh no, hell no, we have our rights. We're Americans. You can't tell us we got to get no goddamn vaccine. So you telling us we can't make you get a vaccine because that's your body, but you want to tell somebody else what they can do with their body."
Right.
Oh, you can't have no abortion. Wait a minute, hold it. Last I checked, this was my body.
Right.
Just
Facts.
like you wanted to defend your body and said we couldn't put no needle in your arm, force you to get no vaccine. You can't force that. You can't tell me what I can't do with my body.
And that's my problem with America, the United States. Period. You force something this way,
Double
but
standards.
then you force something different. I mean, to force the same agenda this way, but it's all like you just said.
Do you have the Citizens app?
Huh?
Man armed with gun to my appointment, 60th and Green. You don't have the Citizen app on your phone? It gets an app called Citizen.
And what does it give you?
It tells you everything that goes on in your area, surrounding area. It buzz you, man with gun, 2 blocks away.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I agree with it. Too many double standards. It's like, do as I say, not as I do. You know, and this is the problem I have with the Republicans. I think the Democrats are kind of slow, and I do mean slow in a retarded way. I don't mean slow to act. I mean slow as in goofy as shit. And the Republicans are a whole bunch of fucking phony liars, deceitful, sleight of hand, go back on your word, delusional, because this didn't happen.
Right.
You know, you gotta look. We'll vote for Trump again. Trump did not incite these riots and all this other stuff. Come on, you delusional as hell. So this is like telling these people whose families died, whose loved ones died on January 6th, your family member didn't die. The police officer, he wasn't killed. This is fake news. And think about this now. These motherfuckers, they stormed the Capitol building.
Now you know that what Kanye West said, that was true. They control the media.
Yeah. But listen.
They could make an innocent man guilty and a guilty man innocent.
Absolutely. But that
whatever
had
they want to do.
That had nothing to do with what happened on January 6th. Okay? And I get that. They didn't control that. Because they were going to hang many of them motherfuckers if they could. If they could have got to them. But think about this. And here's the common sense. These people actually took wood and built a gallows on the Capitol lawn to hang Mike Pence and the female. Okay, they built a gallows, a hangman's gallows. Now, wait a minute, hold it. Who all decided, like, wait a minute, hold it. We're gonna go ride. Better get some wood. We're gonna hang us a few motherfuckers too. Now, here's the problem. And this is what the reason I have the problem that I have with black people, including Kanye West, who supports this maggot movement. These people are about white supremacy. And yeah, if we can get a nigga to go on our side to accomplish what we want to accomplish, then that's fine. But the minute we get what we want, they going back to being niggas, and we gonna hang their ass too.
Exactly.
And if you ain't smart enough to realize that, you just as dumb as the rest of these motherfuckers.
Right.
including these Mexicans. These Mexicans the same damn way. This man simply, basically told you he didn't want you motherfuckers here. We're going to build a damn wall to stop y'all from coming here. We're going to deport as many of you motherfuckers as we can. Yet still, you look out there, you see Mexicans, support Trump. Trump. That baffles the fucking man. He telling you he don't want you here, he don't want your ancestors here. He basically said you motherfuckers was a bunch of robbers. And this came out his mouth. The media didn't control that. That came out his mouth. You motherfuckers a bunch of robbers, rapists. And all this is what he said about the Mexicans. The dumbest Mexican he is, I think it is, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz sit there and let this man sit here on national television in front of Donald Trump, where Donald Trump told him, hey, you know your wife is ugly and she's old. Senator Ted Cruz, go, okay. Now, I wouldn't have gave two fucks about him being the president. The minute he crossed that line, he'd have been picking his ass up off the floor and I'd have been on my way to jail. I'd have knocked him clean, smooth, the fuck out. Okay? Because you see what Barack did when Barack was running for president, and they said something about Michelle. He said, "Oh, don't do that again." Right. He stopped him right there in his tracks.
Right.
We ain't gonna do that.
Do you think Obama bisexual?
No.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I wasn't thinking that. Out of the area private. Who called him private? Hold on a second. Okay, we back. Sorry, had to pause. We back. What was we saying?
Maybe
we could just go on and end it.
Okay, we can go ahead. Yeah.
So, hey, YouTube family and friends. I just wanted to include you in on the spicy topics. Myself, Officer P, and a friend of mine, Jay, was speaking on. He wandered off a few minutes after we got started, but we had been talking for like 5 minutes before I even started recording it. So you all have a beautiful rest of your morning. Peace, love, and happiness, and I'm out.